Okay, so let's get started with this template, which I have available in my Facebook community group. I will put a link below so that you can join that group. I'd love to have you join us and get inspired and share your inspirations and all that good stuff. And I have weekly freebies. I have many freebies now. They've been slowly adding up. There's a lot of really fun freebies for you every week. And this will be in the freebie album. So you can go and grab that there. And all the other thing you need is a piece of double-sided paper. I just went ahead and printed out. These are 2 of the pages from my Rustic Valentine kit, my 2 favorite pages. So it doesn't have to be from a digital kit. If you just happen to have, papers that are double-sided, then go for it. I would recommend something that's more collaged. Maybe you want to collage it yourself. It's kind of the hodgepodginess of it is kind of what gives it the charm, because you just don't know, by the time you do all the cuts and everything, you just don't know where things are going to land, and it's just really neat. So if you have, like, the more, I dare say the busier the paper, the more fun this will be. So let's get started. So what you need to print this out on cardstock, and this paper needs to be just regular paper. Cardstock is going to be way too hard to work with. So this is going to be one of 2 ways that we can make these little booklets. So let's start with this. I've got my little cutting mat here so I don't ruin my table. And then the first thing we're going to do is cut around the outside. And you see here it says red lines are cut lines. Obviously the outside, we're going to cut that too. But once that's cut, then where all the red is where we're going to cut as well. So let's just start. Let me get my little magic cutter here. And I highly suggest using a ruler, at least for the outer cuts. Because it's gonna be really easy to have it go willy-nilly anyway. So let's start out with some help here. So, and you just got to just take your time and go slow. Make sure you see where your lines are. You probably can't see it on camera, but see, I'm not following the ruler. There we go. I can see where the line ends and begins, barely, to be honest, because I'm kind of having to cover it up with a ruler, but I'm going just past it a little bit so I can see. All right, so let's, first of all, did I cut through to the paper? Yeah, okay, great. So let's do this one. Since I've got it at this angle, I'll do these lines next. And then I'm just going to do this all the way around. Okay. And be sure that your paper is not moving because that will not work if your paper shifts. So just kind of make sure that's staying on track. So we've got the cuts. We've got the cuts made. And there may need to be a little bit of tweaking. Looks like I maybe shifted a little bit. Oh no. Hope that doesn't affect things too much. We'll see. All right, here we are. Now, still want to make sure this is all lined up. And it looks like I did shift just a little bit when I was cutting. So let me make sure I'm back in place here and have a little bit of somehow. I was trying to be so careful, but you know, sometimes you just kind of stray. Oops, I'm about to stray there again too. Hang on, let me get this with the ruler. So anyway, that's a bit tedious, but it's going to be worth it once you see how fun it is to get this put together. So, okay. So now we're going to keep it all in one little stack here. And now you see where the, I'm going to turn it this way. You see where the red lines are, right? So I'm going to cut where all of the red lines are, all right? And I may do this. I'm going to try to do it without the ruler. Wish me luck. So rather than move everything back and forth, I'm just kind of doing it by section, the ones that are in the same direction. I'm just kind of doing them all in one shot. Because I don't want to move this around too much, because that'll give me more of an opportunity to have things shift. So that's why I'm doing it this way. You can do it however you want, but that makes the most sense to me. Okay, so if you do get lost and forget what you've cut and what you haven't, you can always feel it. You'll feel like a little ridge. So it looks like I've got it all. So I'm going to take the template off and make sure that this part is so cool. Make sure I've got all the little corners cut out. All the way through. I kind of strayed a couple of times, but I don't think I strayed bad enough where it's going to affect things too much, but we shall see. I was trying to be careful, and really the slower you go, you know, the more easier it is to be precise. So let's see here, this one. All right, and oh, looks like I did miss one. Hold on. Hold the phone. Did I miss one? I did. I missed that one. Okay, hang on. Hang on. It's all fixable. You know, it's good if you can get it all at once, but it's okay. See? I am proof that you can mess up and still be okay. It's all fixable. Okay, so yeah, I missed that one. Silly me. All right, now we should be okay. A little bit shy there. Okay. Okie dokie. All right. So fun, huh? Kind of crazy. All right. So then here's the easy part. That was the hard part. Not hard, but just tedious. So then all you do, the one where you've got the kind of the one end, you just fold it up and you start doing the accordion fold up and then down. And then up. And then down. And it gets a little, it feels a little crazy as you're going around corners and stuff, but just kind of, you know, up, down, just always go in the opposite direction. Now we're turning a corner, but we're still just going to keep going with that accordion fold. And there you go. There you go. Look at this cute little accordion file book. I love it. And see what I mean? Like the more abstract and busy the pages are, it's just the more interesting each little flip is. It's so stinking cute. So there's a couple more things you can do. You can add a cover to it. You can just leave it like this, but you can leave make a cover for it, which I'm going to do, and we'll have like a little ribbon that we can tie. And then what you can also do, and I won't take time to do it on video, but I'm kind of dying to embellish these pages, or at least a few, you know, with a little bit of lace and little bling, you know, just have little, I don't know, little thing sticking out. I don't know. I'm going to have fun with it, but you can use your imagination to have fun with that too. But let me show you how to do a cover for it, okay? And I don't have what I need, so hang on. I'll be right back. Okay. So I'm going to use this pink corrugated sheet. It's thick, but also pretty flexible. I don't know, I thought it'd be neat since this is a rustic Valentine, kind of a corrugated thing would be neat. So what I'm going to do is, actually, I'm just going to take one of these, probably just take the first one here and just cut it off. And I will use that as my template. I'm going to draw, trace around that. Okay, I'm just going to cut this with my scissors. Okay, let me make sure it matches up good enough. Yeah. Okay, so let's see, what side do I want to make the cover? I don't know. Yeah, I'll make this the cover. This side the cover. Okay, so before we just straight up glue it on there, I am going to get a little ribbon. Excuse my reach. Let me see that. That may not be. Hang on. Okay. I didn't think I wanted this much pink, but I'm going to go for it. It's kind of different shades of pink. This is a little peachy pink, and this is pinky pink, and there's different shades all throughout. So I'm going to go with it. So, yes. So we are going to, I'm going to cut, or not cut, I'm going to fold this in half because I want it to be in the middle. And since this is bunched up, I don't know, I'm going to spread it out just a little bit, but I don't want to do it too wide either because then it'll cover the whole thing. So let me do this. Spread it out just a little bit. I don't want it to be completely bunched up because then it's going to add a bunch of bulk that I don't really want. Okay. So let's plop that on that first page. And give it a good minute or two to really dry. Okay. Okay. So then we just wrap it around. How cute is that? It's actually a little bit longer than I need. I think I'll be trimming that off. But you know what else? I want to do something else. I want to put another embellishment on there. I may steal something from this page. That cluster of roses is a little bit big. And that music sheet is a little bit cut off. Well, shoot, maybe I need to print something else off. I don't know. Maybe I'll just. I think I'll just do this here. Just fussy cut this little blossom. And then glue it on here just to give it a little bit, I don't know, just a little something. You know what I mean? Picking up what I'm laying down? Okay. You can embellish it however you see fit. Don't you know? Okay. And I kind of like, it's like the ridges are showing through. I think I might accentuate that a little bit. I like corrugated things. I need to work with that. Work with them more often, I think. I just like the way they look. I like the rustic stuff, if you haven't noticed yet. Let me see. Oh, more glue. Okay, that'll do. So, okay, so we'll just wrap it around. Tie a little bow. which is maybe easier said than done because it's little. Everything's little. I love little things, but they're kind of hard to work with sometimes. Okay. How cute is that? And I'm going to chop that off. Use that for something else. And look at there. How cute. Cute, cute, cute. So then, you know, like I said, I'm going to maybe embellish it, put a little cheesecloth, maybe have some little cheesecloth hanging out from the edges a little bit, make it even look even more rustic and such. So yeah, so we'll do that. I'll do that off camera, and I'll show you afterwards what I've done. Okay, so now there is another way to do this. And it'll actually give even more of a rustic feel. I believe it will. So I need to go prepare for that because I did not. And I will be right back and show you how to do it a second way. Hang on. Okay, I am back, and I have to tell you, it's actually been a few days since I did part one because, you know, life. But I'm back. I'm excited to be back and to finish this. So for the second option of doing this, well, first let me show you. I kind of finished off this one. I added some cheesecloth, added a little bit of bling there, and just added a little bit of cheesecloth on some of the pages, just to give it some interest and some scruffiness. I like scruffiness. So, and you could certainly embellish further. I just haven't really had time to, but I may play with it because I love working in miniature. I just love it. So that was this one. Okay, so now for this other option, I went ahead and cut out the pattern again on just a regular piece of paper. Just regular printer, not cardstock or anything. And what we are going to do with that, let me make sure everything cut out, all my cuts are correct. Yeah, I think everything cut well. All right, so what we're going to do, and I'm excited about this, we're going to decoupage some napkins. And I'm going to use these two. Aren't they beautiful? Oh, I just love them. Okay, so first we need to take that extra layer off. Actually, this has 2 layers. Ooh, okay. All we want is that very, very top layer where the beautiful pattern is. All right. And then, oh, it's so beautiful. I love those colors. Oh, okay. I don't remember where I got it. I don't know if I got it at the store or if I bought it off Amazon. I don't remember, but I love it. And then this, I definitely, I believe I probably had this for over a year now. I think I got it off Amazon. And I think I expected like a whole pack of it, and they just sent me 2. So yeah, so I haven't used it because I only have 2, and I want to use it carefully. But I thought, you know what, I need to use it because what good does it do me sitting in a bin? I need to use it, and I thought this would look absolutely gorgeous together. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, look, it has, you can still see the print on the other layer too. So I could maybe reuse that. It's a little bit more faint and it's white instead of cream, but I think I could use that. Okay. Lovely. Okay. So now I'm just going to piece by piece, just decoupage both sides. So this is going to be a little bit, there's going to be some dry time in between as well. What am I doing? Not that. Silly Billy. Hang on, that's my glue. Here's my Mod Podge. Okay. All right, so I'm just going to have fun tearing up pieces and just making a, oh, you know what? Hang on, hold on. I don't want to get my cutting board all goopy. So I'm going to use this mat. It's like an anti-stick mat. So yeah, I can get it as goopy as I want and it'll just come right off. So, okay, here we go. Just gonna have some fun laying pieces down. And because it's not cardboard and it's just regular paper, it's going to curl a bit, as it gets wet with the Mod Podge. So I'm just going to do it like, a little section by section, because I think it'll be easier to work with like that, So I'll just do that. Just let it hang over. And just keep working with it like this. I think I've got everything where I want it on this side. I'm going to have to wait for this to dry before I flip it over and do it all over again. Hang on. I want to do that. Okay, there we go. So, oops. I will come back after this is dry and do the other side. I'm just going to do the same idea. And which I won't do on camera, just because I think you got the idea. And then I will show you what we're going to do afterwards, which will be kind of fun, I think. I hope. So hang tight and we will continue in a minute. All right, everything is dry. Well, ish. Dry enough. I could probably dry a little bit more, but I can work with it. So, all right. So what we're going to do, we kind of want to have the scruffy edges. So I'm going to just rip along the edges here. You can kind of feel where things are. So again with the scruff. Love the scruff. And with the napkins, it makes it really, really easy because it's so thin. And if you have a little bit of trouble, you can always touch, well, I'll show you if I run into this issue, but you can always touch a wet paintbrush, just the tip of it, and make it wet, and it'll rip much easier if you're having trouble with that. I may end up having a little bit of trouble with that because the Mod Podge has made things a little bit thicker, but honestly, so far so good. I'm just kind of using my nail to kind of also help guide it. Oh, I ripped off a little bit too much there. Oh well, I can always put a little bit more back on. Not a problem. Everything is fixable, right? All right, so I'm just going to go ahead and rip all the way around the edge first. Okay, so here's the edges torn, and I did get a little bit too much off on some of these edges here. and the white paper is showing. And we'll see. That may not bother me. I don't know. I can always add just another little scrap of napkin there to finish that off. And I was going to show you too. You saw me do the bits and pieces of the collaging here on this side. When I did the back, I did it a little bit different, and I like this too. I just did the rest of the floral napkin. I just used the whole thing, didn't rip anything out, just put the whole thing down, and then I put on pieces of the script, and I really like that too. I like both of them. So I wanted to have both, each side be a little bit different, so it's a little bit more interesting when you open up the little booklet. So, okay. So now the trick is remembering which side or where the original, I think it's right here. I feel a groove. Okay. I'm pretty sure this was it. So I'm going to go back to my little, whatchamacallit here, template to help me. There we go. To help me, to guide me to where the cuts are again. And I'm going to use this to kind of give me, let me get my mat back out. What did I do with my mat? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, so that was there. To kind of help hold it down while I rip, and it'll rip it in a straight-ish line. Again, if it rips scruffy, that's okay. You know what I might do? I might kind of cut a few spots again, because that Mod Podge is actually pretty. I'm just going to do just a little bit, not necessarily, all the way through, but just to kind of give it a starting point, because it's pretty firmly glued together. This way, this technique is definitely a little bit more, I think, labor intensive, but I think it looks so cool. Just a few little helpers here. Okay. All right. Woohoo! This is looking sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Okay. So now we are going to do the same thing with folding it, right? Now, which way do I want to do it? This way? Or this way? I guess we'll start here. So once again, do the accordion fold, just back and forth, line it up, and since it's so scruffy, you're really going to have to just kind of eyeball it. Try to find one of the straight lines to use as a guide. You'll always find one or two without too much trouble, even with all the scruff. Okay. Scruffy McScrufferton. Look at that. It's so pretty though. Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay. So I also went ahead and did a cover. I just used, remember for the pink one, I cut this one out and used it as a template. Well, I just used that piece of cardstock and scruffed that one, put napkin on that. So let me just rip this off. Oh my goodness, I love this so much, and I love these napkins. Oh, perfect. The colors are just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay. Okie dokie. Now what I don't know, I think I'm gonna try to ink the edges. You know what? I'm gonna be bold. It's gonna be interesting, I think. Scruffed up inked edges. And I'm just doing it on the cover. There's no way I'm doing it on the rest of that. No way. That'd be insane. Well, I mean, hey, if that's what you want to do, I'm not going to call you insane. Okay. So, yes, I like that. It kind of looks like a cover. Oh my goodness, I love that. Why do I love that so much? It's so scruffy. It's so scruffy. I may go back and do a little bit more tearing. But like this one, well, I'm not going to worry about that because that white edge because the cover is going to go on it. But I think there's a few more that have, yeah, that one's got a pretty big chunk I tore off. I'll go back and fix those later. But for now, let's see. Okay, so I'm going to use, I'm going to use this lovely olive green sheer ribbon on this one. And well, you know what? Let me make sure. Let me make sure I have it long enough. I thought I did, but now I'm kind of doubting myself. Okay, you definitely want to put the ribbon where it's flat, not on the corner, or else you'll have trouble wrapping it around. Okay, will I have room enough? Yeah, okay, cool. All right, so what I will do is glue this. Let me do this. Make sure it's right in the middle. Okay. Okay. There we go. All right, and then just put glue on the rest. And line it up just to that first one, and we have a lovely cover again. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So nice. Okay. So now, I don't want to squish it too much because it is still a little bit damp. Again, you can embellish the pages further with tiny little things. This one is actually so interesting. I don't think it needs anything else, but I don't know. We'll see. I am going to go and touch up some of the corners where I ripped too much of the napkin ripped off. There's just a couple spots. That's the worst one right there. Okay. All right. So let me wrap this. Oh my gosh, this is so cute. I love little things like this. Goodness gracious. Okay. We'll tie a little bow. It's kind of hard to work with it when everything's so little, but it's so cute. Ugh, my fingers do not want to work today. Hang on. Hold the phone. Okay. There we go. Okay. Oh my goodness, you guys, look at this. Look at this. How cute is that? That one turned out much fatter, as you can see, because of the width, you know, the napkin and everything made everything fatter, which is it's pretty nice though. I like it. Oh, that's so pretty. But this is cute too. Put a little blingy there and little cheesecloth to make that more raggedy too. And you know what? Oh my goodness. I look at what's staring at me. What's staring at me? Remember these dangling scrolls that I made? It's another video. That would look really pretty with this somehow, wouldn't it? Maybe it's too much. I don't know. Maybe I can dangle it off the ribbon. Maybe on one end. Oh, I think that, oh, what? Huh. That's kind of cool. I mean, the colors go so well. That's pretty. Huh. Okay. And then this kind of goes with this color, doesn't it? Although it's almost bigger than the thing itself. Huh. I don't know. I don't know how to incorporate that. Maybe in the middle? I don't know. I may just leave it off. Okay. I'm trying to be a overachiever here, but I don't know. They kind of coordinate. So I thought we could maybe do something with them. I don't know. What would you do? Let me know. Let me know your creative thoughts on how to incorporate these. I don't know. They look like they go together. I love it. Okay. Anyway, but here are